What's up, guys? So, fulfilling a request today. I've seen a lot of people say they struggle with Showdown, and I don't feel like you have to be a particularly great player to get through some of these Showdowns, right? These are probably some of the easier Showdowns we've ever had to start in MLB. They are not difficult, and I believe that everybody that watches this video can get through and complete each one relatively easily and without, a lot of stress and pain. Um, for the most part, showdowns are typically not that hard. You can make them hard by skipping to the end without doing any of the moments, but if you can complete all the moments, there's no reason you can't do a showdown. Something like extreme moment showdowns and stuff, that's one thing. Those are meant to be extremely hard. But something like this, I think everybody that watches this video can do. You just need a little guidance, just need to alter your approach, and you'll easily do it. Right. So we're gonna hop in our draft for the WBC one. This is one I've seen a lot of common complaints about. The boss is going to be Camilo Duvall. Right. So righty throws pretty hard. Uh, we're mainly looking for lefties. So I'm gonna take Kensuke Kondo. Don't really love any of these guys, but we are going to take DD because he is a lefty and he hits righties pretty well. Right here, we get Muna. That's a huge get. That's a great get. You do not have to get great players. Right here, I'm going to take Trey, but, Freddie Freeman's not a bad option either if you just want to keep stacking lefties. Right here, we probably will keep stacking lefties. We're going to take Juan Soto. Supercharged Xander Bogaerts, not going to turn that down. I do like Simeon's swing, but overall we're going to take Matt Olson. He can play anywhere in the outfield. One thing you should think about is don't worry about positional fit in Showdown, right? Unless you're doing the starter Showdown, you're never going to have to play the field with this team. So you're taking the best bat available, no matter what position it is. Right here, none of these quirks are particularly great. I guess we'll take the 2-strike one if we foul balls or something. This is the best perk, in my opinion, hero time. If you guys can get diamond hero time, you're gonna be in good. You're gonna be looking good. Basically, every showdown moment takes place in the 7th inning or later. Make sure you equip your perks when you first draft your team, and make sure you come in here and actually look at your team, right? So we want to make sure none of our good players are on our bench. What I like to do is just eyeball speed, and we're going to take the fastest player off our bench, and this will be a pinch runner if we need it. And then we're just sorting our lineup, something we're comfortable with. I don't mind this. It's a lot of lefties in a row, but overall, not really something you have to worry about too much. So this is Christian Javier. The game is tied. Take the lead. So you have to score 1 run within 10 outs. So here we are, Christian Javier on the mound. The first thing I want you guys to do is either pause the game or hold the right trigger and look at what pitches they throw. And pick out some that you want to hit, right? If he throws a fastball, I probably want to hit it. If it's a slider hung in the zone, I probably want to hit it. If it's a circle change hung in the zone, I probably want to hit it. This more so applies to relief pitchers, but take pitches, right? Work the pitch count. They have their normal stamina. If you can get them to throw 30 pitches, they're going to be really tired. Javier is a starter, so obviously he's not going to get tired. So our approach is a little different. We are looking to hit mistake pitches. You are not trying to hit pitcher's pitches until you have 2 strikes. So we're looking for something down the middle, something we can drive, or hung breaking balls. And that's pretty much going to be our approach. So you see right trigger gives you your speed differentials, lets you know what pitches they throw, and we're just looking to bang something. Right there, hung breaking ball, right? If we get one of those, we're hitting it. That's the hitting approach. We're looking for mistake pitches. And that's not going to change throughout all of these showdowns. That's not going to change. We're looking for mistake pitches. I'll be with you guys in the next moment. So nothing really changed. We took rally time, which is another good quirk. It gives you exit velocity while you're down in the game. So until you're tied, you get exit velocity bonuses. And we took Freddie Freeman, right? He popped up again, so we took him. We stacked lefties. Okay, these moments are important, right? you need 1 run, so it's not the end of the world, but there is a moment later in this run against Alexis Diaz where you have like 6 outs and runner on first base. We cannot hit into a double play right here. If you hit into a double play, it might kill this showdown. So what we're doing is we are, again, looking for a mistake pitch about belt or higher, so about middle of the strike zone or higher, something we can drive, something we can get some air on, not hitting into a double play. Again, God, that's loud. We're going to focus on what pitches he throws. So we see sinker, slurve, circle change. So what we really want to hit right here is either some variation of a fastball or the circle change, and we want a mistake pitch. We're taking until we get 2 strikes unless we get a mistake pitch or something we see really well. Saw it well, swung at it, right? Arguably a mistake pitch, kind of a hung circle. Not a huge deal. So you see we have a righty up. We got to prioritize. No double plays here. Could really ruin this moment for us. Looking for a mistake pitch to drive. Could have been something that we swung at. Could have also been a double play ball. You never really know. We want a better pitch to swing at than that. Brushes us off. Obviously didn't really want to swing at that anyway. Just looking for a mistake pitch. Hung circle change would be the perfect scenario, or a hung slurve. So this brings us to another thing about showdowns. Some of you guys were probably thinking tag right there. The throw was offline, so we would have been safe anyway. But you cannot make outs on the bases in showdowns. If you do that, you're making it way harder on yourself. You're stealing at-bats from yourself. I would urge you guys, do not get out on the base pass, whether that be tagging or hitting into a double play, or, just spamming A to get to the next batter and you accidentally send your runner home and he gets tagged out. Really focus. Do not make outs on the base pass. It's going to be a lot easier. Also, I always like to take a lead with the runner at first base. I don't know if you guys saw that. And that hopefully helps prevent a double play. You can see we're looking over there. We're telling them to take a lead each time. But 9-out speed probably doesn't matter anyway. There's our mistake pitch. That's middle. That's going to plate the runner. We're out of here. Easy moment. I'll see you guys at the draft. So we get another draft. Trout, obviously, is who I'm going to take right here. It's a phenomenal get. New leadoff hitter. As for these boosts, I do kind of like leadoff magic for those moments that you start without one. I also like it for the final showdown. If you're going to skip, there's going to be a lot of times where you don't have runners on base because you just scored them, or you just hit into a double play, or the moment just started. So leadoff magic is not a bad perk either. I will see you guys in the next moment. So you're going to see for this moment, we have a runner on, and we are down by 1 run. So we have to generate another run, right? Somebody at the plate has to come across, whether that's from a home run or just hitting this runner in and getting the next runner in. We got to come up with 2 runs. We get 10 outs to do so. This runner on second cannot get thrown out tagging, cannot run into a stupid out. Don't try to steal the base. Just be patient. Get a mistake pitch. Our approach never changes. And we're looking for something to drive here. Again, we're checking his pitches. Throws a 4-seam, throws a splitter, throws a slider, throws a curveball. We're looking for something to punish, right? Whether that's a hung splitter, hung slider, hung 12-6, or a fastball middle. That's what we're looking for. Right on cue, we get that fastball middle. I can tell that that's going to drop, but if you guys cannot tell, do not tag until it hits the ground. Do not move up until it hits the ground. We cannot afford for that runner to get thrown out. So Trout's up, approach is the exact same. You can see we missed that, but with our quirks, the ball goes a long way, and it's actually gone, and the moment is complete. And it's that simple, right? We're looking for mistake pitches every single at-bat. That's what we're looking for. That's what we're here for. So out of that draft, we actually got Diamond Hero time. Probably the best perk in my opinion. And we picked up Ketel Marte. You can see the team's already pre-stacked. We're going to replace Matt Olson with him. We're going to rework our lineup a little bit. Probably just do something like that for now. You can see positions don't matter. We're just getting our best bats in there. And actually, we're going to put Matt Olson on the bench. With the way showdowns work and the bench works, there's really no reason to ever bring a bench in. But, it's nice to have him there. So this moment might be a sticking point for you guys. You can see we're going against Devin Williams. We get, I think, 6 outs, 6 or 8 outs. 8 outs. We get 8 outs, and we've already got our 2 runners on base, right? So we cannot afford to get one of these thrown out. A double probably scores both of them. Again, we're just looking for a mistake pitch. The only problem is Devin Williams doesn't really have those hanging breaking balls that we're looking for. The screwball, but it doesn't get punished as much as like a changeup would. So really, we're looking for like a hung screwball or something middle. Looking for another mistake pitch, just looking to drive one. Trey has 125 clutch. We should be able to do a job here. You can see we got something that we liked. We swung at it. I only sent that runner because I was 100% positive that he can get home. So the key now is no double plays. Get something belt or higher to swing at. Put some air on it. You can see that's an easy ball to hit into a double play on. It's low in the zone. It's easy to slam your PCI, be on top of it, and just beat it in the dirt. We want something middle. We really want something middle right now. That's not good enough for us, right? With the runner on first base, that's not good enough. And we're not trying to steal the base. Him getting thrown out would be awful. So right here, you can tell it's an out. We're just going to go back to first. If you want bunt right here, that might not be the worst decision in the world. Me personally, I'm not going to. I believe in my hitting enough to where I'm not. You can see that should be on the moon. That's the exact pitch we've been looking for. That's a bad swing, right? That's a bad swing. That could be a double play. Example of what not to do. It's looking for something middle that we can put some air on. That's not it, right? That's bad. You do not want to be striking out. Now if we hit a double play, we've only got 4 outs. So this is a very vital at bat. We need a good at bat here. No double play balls. Kind of need a hit, to be honest. You can see we get something middle. I think we just missed it. It's probably not going to go. You can see I went back to first just in case it did not go. We cannot afford to get thrown out right there. If he did rob it, I was going to tag to second. But that's another moment done. It's probably the second scariest moment in this whole string. And I'll see you guys at the next one. So now we're in the Darvish moment, right? We have 2 runners on the corners and 12 outs to work with, right? So ideally, no double plays here. Get Freddie Freeman to second base, and then we really only have to score 1 run with around 11 to 12 outs, depending on how you do it. So we want to move Freddie to second. It doesn't really matter if that runner scores. We got to get 3 runs here anyway. Our focus is no double plays. We're looking at the repertoire. Cutter, 4-seam, slider, sinker. Looking for something hung, middle. That is what not to do. That's a bad swing. We got bailed out because we have 99 speed. Right, we're a little happy. We're a little swing happy. Get a mistake pitch. Do not swing at one on the corner. That will happen. That's what we're looking for. Obviously, we missed it. I am going to tag to home just because I know there's no way he throws him out. But in general, don't tag right there. It doesn't change anything. Nothing changes by you tagging. You still have to get that run home, and that runner from third is pretty much guaranteed to score within 10 outs. We're going first to third here because we have 99 speed. If we did not, I would not recommend it. We took an extra base because we knew the CPU would throw there. And now a single might get us out of here, right? A home run definitely does. So it's important to be selective, get those mistake pitches, get something hung to drive. It's really not that hard. If you guys just look for mistake pitches and the only mistake pitches, you should be fine in Showdown. Hopefully we can end it right here. We're going to try to be early on one, try to pull one down the left field line, and we're going to get a pitch on the middle to do that with, hopefully. If Darvish doesn't want to pick off. Again, no double plays. You're pretty much guaranteed to win the moment at this point, but still a good practice habit to not be hitting into double plays, to really see something that you want to hit, that you know is a strike, and go get that. Do not hit balls in the bottom corner of the zone. So at this point, this is the Showdown team, right? We have two diamonds on the bench and a gold. Every position on the field I'm comfortable with. I feel like I can hit well with. This is where I would be okay if you guys want to skip to the end, right? We're only getting 4 more runs, even if we do this. We get 20 outs to score. What is that? Uh, 9 runs, right? 9 runs and 20 outs. We're just gonna go for it. That's very second to last moment against Alexis Diaz. It's the one where you cannot hit into a double play that I was alluding to. Basically, if you can do all the moments, you should be able to do the final showdown easily. Obviously, Camilo Duvall is kind of a scary pitcher, but you just gotta know what he has, and you gotta be looking for mistake pitches. A hung slider would be amazing to see from him. Other than that, you're speeding the bat up. You're looking for that sinker and that cutter, and trying to be early on it, trying to pull it. You can see we're just taking pitches. Even if that is a strike, we're taking that. Not really a pitch you want to swing at. Like I said, even if it is a strike, it's not something we want to hit. Keep in mind, he is a reliever with not a lot of stamina. He's going to start getting tired around 30 pitches. If you guys feel the need to, you can just work counts, getting full counts, getting 2-2 counts against him, and that's going to help you out. The lower his energy, the more likely, the higher exit velos he gives up, and the more likely he is to miss down the middle. So you see, we saw that one really well. Maybe not one that a lot of you guys should swing at, but if you see the ball well, you should swing at it. That's a general rule that I have, even if it's not a strike. Just get something that you see well and you want to swing at. We saw it well. We just were a little bit late. We slammed our PCI a little bit, but that's what we're looking to hit. That's going to be allowed out. That's unfortunate. We pulled off with the ball. It is what it is. That's 2 straight down the middle. That's going to hurt his confidence. That's going to make him give up higher exit velos. And it's good mental reps for us. So right there, we saw it well, right? I mean, what's the difference between that cutter being exactly down the middle and being slightly to the left and down of being in the middle? So we saw that one really well. We wanted to swing at it. We swung at it. Good things happen. Just looking for one down the middle with him. Again, hung slider. We were a little bit under it. It's unfortunate, but it happens. I would like to get some base runners, and practice what I preach about not hitting into double plays. But, if you want to sit here and hit 7 solo shots to get out of here, then that's your prerogative. So that's going to be close. That's going to be at the wall. If we had a base runner, I would be cautious right here. We do not. Right here, we are taking the double. The triple does not change anything, right? We have 18 outs. If we get thrown out at third, we don't have a base runner. That's a run taken off the board. He's pretty much guaranteed to score if we're just conservative with our base running. You can see he gives us another cutter down the middle. Gotta hit that. I'm not playing great right now, but if you guys can just hit pitches down the middle, you're going to be fine in showdowns. You can see that's almost down the middle. Again, it cut inside a little bit, but almost down the middle, right? Bad swing, I was late. That could easily be a gapper if you turn on it. Thought it was going to be a sinker, read it wrong. That's on me. Again, be more selective. Obviously, I'm a pretty good player. I can afford to swing at these. A lot of times, I'm going to put good wood on balls that might not be down the middle. Not doing a great job of it right now. But if you are a worse player, just look for something down the middle, something middle. If you can work the count, he's probably guaranteed to almost throw one down the middle per at-bat. Right here, we're not going home. We're not going home, and we're not going to second because nothing changes. If we do go there, we still need a lot more runs than what that would get us. Nothing changes. We have a lot of outs to play with. So right here, we're looking to not hit into a double play. I believe you can actually steal second base, and the second baseman will not cover the bag. Yes, so if you are down by 4 or more runs, I believe the number is, you can steal any base you want, and they will not cover it. That's a little quick tip. Keep you guys from into double plays in situations like this. Obviously, that's a bad swing. You can see that's pretty much middle. It came down a little bit, but it was something we wanted to swing at. Really, we're just trying to get these 2 runners home, and then we're going from there. Obviously, it's on the All-Star difficulty. If you have good timing and good PCI, you should be able to foul about anything he throws. There we go. So you can see we need, 4 more runs now? We need 4 runs to get out of here. We've only used 4 of our outs. It's looking pretty good. Name of the game now is getting another mistake pitch, trying to get somebody on base, right? If you can get somebody on base, that puts you in a position to score runs. We don't really want to just hit 4 solo shots in a row. Ideally, we would like to get some base runners, generate some pressure. I'm not sure what Duvall's clutch is. 101, it's better than hits, so technically you will be better with somebody on base. You can see we saw that well. Probably not a pitch you should swing at, but we saw it well. Another line out. It's unfortunate, is what it is. Next batter. Looking for something middle. Nothing changes. Same approach. That was middle. He can tunnel the cutter and the sinker. So again, when you're being selective, think of that. Obviously, these are some pathetic swings. I'm not very focused right now. I'm darting between the camera and the game, but we should still be in a good position to win the showdown easily. You can see we did not have to play all the moments. We just played some of them. There's another solo shot. We need 3 more runs. 3 more runs in 13 outs. Should be doable. Just gotta have good at bats. Just gotta get pitches that you want to swing at. Obviously, that's unfortunate. We're late and under it. But that should be a home run. If you're really locked in, if you're really trying to get the showdown done super quick, gotta hit those out. Approach never changes. Something middle. You can see he's starting to get tired. He's at 29 pitches. He's about to be in the yellow, probably in less than 5 more pitches. So probably this at bat we could get him in the yellow. Past that, it doesn't take much longer to get him in the red. He's gonna start giving up really, really hard hit balls, high exit velos. That's what you want. If you're somebody that struggles, just get him in the yellow, get him in the red. You'll be good. You can see that sucks. That's a bad swing. On the 3-0 count, you need something in the middle right there. Easy way to work the pitch count would be take that. But you can see as his confidence gets lower from giving up hard hits, that's also going to impact him. That's probably not an infinite single. We got to bat better than this, right? Not listening to myself, not swinging at stuff down the middle. And when we are, we're getting jammed because I'm not focused. Not a great display, but I mean, if I can do it hitting this bad, you guys can do it easily if you're locked in. Those happen. It's unfortunate. You see, he's getting close to 40 pitches. I would expect this meter to turn yellow any moment now, unless it's just glitched. You see, great swing, a little bit early. Play it. Later side good, or just late actually. Another fly out. You gotta be early. Gotta pull the ball to succeed. Just not hitting really good. Top of the order. Need to make these at bats count. That's how you do it. You be early. You pull the ball. So we need what? We need 2 runs. We have 8 outs. We have the top of our order up. The ball's about to be in the yellow, about to be in the red. We're pretty much guaranteed at this moment we would have to completely melt down. Couple things about Showdown. Do not pop up. Do not strike out. You'll be in a good spot. You can see that's laced. It's unfortunate. It's right at somebody. Everybody knows how CPU's defense is in Showdown. I wouldn't stress it out. You can see he's completely out of confidence. And his energy's starting to run out. All right, here again, we're taking our guaranteed double, not pushing it to 3. Nothing changes. If you cannot get a runner from second to home in 7 outs, you might want to reevaluate your hit. I might want to reevaluate my hit. It's a little more. 6 outs. We got multiple lefties coming up. It should be fine. Just need something down the middle. Like that. Not a big Condo fan. Just took him because he's a lefty. You can see, right? I'm fumbling opportunities left and right, and we're still guaranteed to get the moment done. Just play the moments leading up to it. Skip one if you're not entirely confident in it, and you'll easily beat the Showdown. You can see that was not me sweating at all. That was not me locked in. That was not me really trying. And it was relatively easy, right? Just do your moments, do the moments leading up to it, and you'll be good for the big Showdown. It's pretty much guaranteed if you can get all the moments. And yeah, that's how you do Showdowns. They're all pretty much like that. It's just the picture at the end changes a little bit. If this was helpful, feel free to like and subscribe. Peace.